to improve that.
Yeah, no, definitely has a. Coming into this round though.
It's chill, man. It's just Mr. Fallen trying to farm up with the Bulldog, gets one. Ooh, I tell you what, it could very easily go the other way. He's now stunned in a corner with two G2 players bearing on down. Jawgemo has been gifted, can pull something out the bag here.
30 seconds left.
His site will crumble. And G2 with a chance to find a very quick anti-eco. Oh, brilliant timing into the K. It's a 1v1, a 1-for-1.
Open for it, and it's not as if FUT didn't have the info, you know, you had Zeus sat on A long. He should have known that, you know, hey guys, they're not coming A.
Damage there, crazy as well. Knife not going to get broken by Jawgemo. They know the positions of both of these G2 players holding for the swing, but it's Valen to mow them down.
Yeah, no, really, really nice from G2. They'll be super happy to get that round on the board. And of course, looking at ults, they're already starting to build up towards Valens after getting that 4K there.
It's what G2 are really good at, like I said before, finding these gaps. Jawgemo right at the forefront of it. And FUT taking duels, which feel not uncharacteristic.
I like what they've done so far, you know, just kind of taking any sort of utility away from that mid if they can, but...
Zeus walking up, huge timing here. This one has just been completely left unchecked. Trent pays for it in blood. At a captain. Oh my god, Zeus! Just sweeps it away from them.
I mean, we did say it has, and we did say it is Zeus.
With just
Neon.
that, one word is fine. Brilliant timing to get things started though, and then back into the site hold. At a captain always good for one, and something to credit Zeus off here. And
yeah, and G2 actually looking to up the pace a little bit here by taking that A control, but of course they are going to be walking into Yetij's setup, and Zeus though, he's
round the
getting
back lines, extremity tested and greeted by Leaf. Parting gift as he leads the server. Valen will be thinking that the Americas side are the ones favoured to take this home, and they're not just going to settle for anything more than a clean sweep. It was ult to try and take aggressive fights, but Krax all of a sudden is coming alive. Jaw needs to steal the show, otherwise it's FUT taking a round back. G2 stepping up when they need, however. And Captain Mr. Fallen weak. Doesn't have too much left to do here any more than round number 2. Side, which have the monopoly over A lobby as things stand. Zeus pushing up into the corner. Trent ready to drone on his signature agent. Swap places though, and Zeus has just pulled the wall over their eyes. Smash and grab. He is out with the opener.
Got such a nice timing on that owl drone in the smoke.
And one of the concerns that we had about G2 coming into this was, would they be entirely reliant on their Neon player? It is the one on the other side of the server right now, which has started with the more electricity behind Jonah here, saving this gun, Valen, Trent. It's Leaf and Jawgemo, which are going to need to drop a couple of players.
Using the timeout as well. It's looking as though it's maybe not what G2 expected. I mean, certainly, I was not expecting FUT to be so disciplined on their defense, and I can only imagine when we switch sides. But look at this space that FUT are taking down mid off of the reaction of that first pick on A. Look at the position.
Nobody here.
There's no one here.
They're knocking and there is nobody home. That trap is still jumping over trips in the gorilla backlines. Knife onto Jonah. In garage, G2 trying to play a wider post plant, get a little bit more aggressive. Mr. Fallen has laid the first blow, and here comes the rest of FUT in through mid. Now FUT need to make their way back in. Double TP, Valen in the corner, back out again, but still stunned up. Traded as Jaw, adds yet another. 3 for him on the round, he goes down. FUT with the numbers, all onto Valen. Captain clutch in the 1v2. He does get his first, and there is no stick. Valen will clutch it out. A Red Bull clutch.
Wood? Why?
Wood, logs,
logs?
I believe it
yeah,
would
logs,
be, yeah.
logs. Even getting that one sat on logs is ridiculous after FUT have invested that role in Thunder, right? We had a lot of ults invested that round, and
Valen for his ability to win out rounds has been such a key factor for them so far, and here he is again. That rifle in his hands a few rounds ago set them on a path which looks headed for success. Mr. Fallen, the only one that stands between them for now, and he is well supported. At a captain, played in, and there he is. 3 between them. It's a 3v2 now, and G2 head for the hills. Yeah, playing for the retake when they know Yetajay's in the backline with the stick. Can't imagine FUT are going to be moving anytime soon, though.
You say that, but yeah, Jay taking his time coming in here.
There you go. Up Yetajay gets a move on in through middle. It's an ult to just make damn certain they know where Jonah P is, but he's managed to isolate a fight. Amongst all of that, a chance perhaps, but a fleeting one. Cukes, you saw the flashes here didn't exactly do a favor for the early duels, but then it's just stabilizing the round through Mr. Fallen. Another one of those players.
The call's in that the team are going towards C, and it will be a fast execute right out onto the side.
Though, what advantages can they create? Yetajay realized that was a lost cause. Our win condition here is to go back in with the ult, and they will. Jawgemo can't see a thing, blinded by FUT as they push back into the site. Could it be another clean sweep? Not quite, but 4 players for FUT left standing says all you need to know about these retakes.
You could see the protocols were in place, not just in that round, but in a lot of these defensive rounds that they've been playing, and it's just been really nice from them. Like I say, going in together.
They're watching it for now. As soon as it's broken, FUT are closing that gap as much as possible. xeus into backside.
The question is now though, oh okay, never mind. They are just gonna send it right into Garage and clear it out, and the utility supports it as well from Mr. Fallen playing back there.
The flank in through mid as well, if you even want to call it that. FUT with a vice grip, closing in now, tightening that iron fist that rules over G2. xeus adds the kill, which makes it a 1 versus 2 for Jawgemo. It's this fight between the Neons, the head-to-head once more, and Jaw will not be beat. He's the world champ for a reason, and he adds that quality. Nice counter. Valen does well to keep this one alive a little longer, and I also have to give credit to Trent, getting onto the spike, halving it, as much as it's nice for FUT to take that.
Gone into this one, there's not really too much you can comment on.
Cybercage limited timer. You would have had to have flooded the site, behind that one before it expired. And FUT actually want nothing to do with this. They've managed to get away with a hell of a lot of utility for what it's worth. And xeus adding another kill now. You can also see how cautious
just kind of let G2 flood into site here, and
weird timing as well when that knife misses, because the expectation wasn't quite there on spawn. Is now stunned for close. Yetajay in the corner with a classic diamond hands. He could be in for making a killing here, and he is! Yetajay murders G2 in cold blood. It's a massacre out of spawn.
Absolutely incredible round from someone that we're used to seeing on duelists.
Yeah, this is the micro as well, man. You know, like Yetajay, he's played Sentinel a lot in how that approach works. Easy for Jawgemo.
Able to just walk up and might actually isolate fights here, but it is Trent that is going to take off xeus's head there.
He would have had that fight first as well, because Valen, idle in the backside, brings himself 4 versus 3 plant coming in. That's a headshot through the corner by Trent. G2 with tools into this retake. Op might be up, but it's the overdrive you've got to look at, and the counter of the Rolling Thunder to just slow the pace down to a walk.
Look at Amen. I mean, Katakan is kind of aware of it, but
here is Leaf. He shows up, but it was already done.
Any sort of supportive utility for them to find out that information. They kind of had to gamble it, right? They had to just gamble, okay, let's use the Rolling Thunder. I mean, they didn't.
G2, only a couple now to closing that gap and tying us up. Jawgemo's down mid. You asked for the op. Here it is. Right in his hands. Mr. Fallen is gone. The follow-up's brilliant. Jonah is right there in and amongst it. They won't settle for anything less than all 5 FUT players on the ground. See if you can find some space. He has the ult. They've just conceded the spike here fully. And I think
I'm out of here.
I think xeus has kind of realized, okay, actually, there's a place to plant our feet.
But I mean, they had kind of thought this at this point anyway, considering they were staggered towards A. And
here we go. It's Yetajay and xeus. No 2 better names on the FUT side right now, up against 5 to keep that lead for themselves. And oh my lord, they run into a battering ram. Headshot xeus on the classic. Only the free gun left from which to work of all weapons.
yeah, you can hear them screaming. You can hear them screaming. I mean, that was almost a close call. I mean, I had considered the fact that, you know what, Hazard, maybe they're saving. And then they managed to get the plant down. And Zeus is lucky enough to get away with 2 there.
It's crazy. New round, a new day, new chance for FUT to have plucked their ideas up, I'm sure. Now, we had plenty of conversations about what they want to do. For all the talking that Valen does as the IGL, he has shut up lips and shut up shop on the A site of the map. B, the only one left open. Spike's not even going to go down. Leaf's got a double, and that is it. 10-10.
An equalizer, yeah. I mean, G2 came out of that tech pause swinging, right?
It's okay. Composure.
Right, yeah.
We need to see a little bit of that from FUT as well. And Zeus has delivered it. Ult coming out. Oh, he's all the way past Jonah P, yet still not a single bullet connects. Finally down to 5 HP, but the damage may already be done. Zeus is flying across your screens. 4 versus 2. He's still hidden on this angled chance to finish what he started, but he won't be able to, and now it's left down to the...
Just a little bit of a little bit of a whiff.
Leaf from the heavens, more damage, salt in the wound. FUT still finding ways to carry this through those cracks. Puts the rest of FUT on his shoulders.
Up the round there. As you said, flying across the whole map. It was this kill that was absolutely ridiculous.
Guys, I get it. It's fun. It makes for a good clip, but can we...
I mean, you've got the position of Yetijay as well, who's able to call out all of this information to the rest of the team for any sort of rotates. And it's Zeus that runs right into the...
Too much longer in backside, so Jawgemo wanted to get the shorty up close. Yetijay now exploiting the gap on B again. G2 have shown so many times they're happy to concede this space, but it'll come at a cost. And that's Trent's ultimate invested. These are the moments that can make or break you late on, not wanting to miss a single spot. Yetijay wasn't caught. He walked into the ult and ends up getting taken down. But it's Zeus from the heavens to be FUT's savior once again. A quad kill to take them to 12. A gift from the Turkish Valorant gods right now. Just out of nowhere, the crisp mechanical aim. This was unfortunate for Yetijay, but oh my lord. The kid is something special. Now G2, this final round of regulation.
And that's a really nice kill.
It's been the op every time, in fairness.
I'm going to start rotating across, but they've left Yetijay here to hopefully catch someone off guard, and with the shorty in hand, it might be possible, and it is Jonah P that's going to fall.
Flash in, ult invested. One which they're happy to make FUT. You look at the pieces that G2 had. They spent that Hunter's Fury in the previous.
To just rotate back onto that A site, and Trent is going to be able to send all this info back.
Boots on the ground, the first responder falls. Trent is gone, and now FUT have the numbers. As G2 could be heading for that lower final qualification game. Yetijay's got his shorty out again, but it's the Vandal which will seal the deal. Twice as many players for FUT. This one dragging out to a close. Not the one that G2 would have hoped for. Valen snapping back. 2 for him, 2v2. He drops and it's all on the new boy. Jawgemo to find the round that they desperately need. But it's Yetijay again. Here, there and everywhere. FUT win out. Turkey versus the Americas.
And you can hear the cheering, like I said. I mean, FUT, you've left me speechless. Really good. And like you said, G2 had some really individualistic moments as well, right? I mean, players stepping up when they needed to. Valen being great on that Omen, being able to call to the rest of his team, and, you know, just everyone kind of picking up where they needed to. But for FUT,